get on some shit today. We gonna get on some shit today. Gotta get my car to the shop. Order my mama. We got 2 meals. I gotta get my car to the shop. I don't like this. Niggas is talking crazy. Niggas is talking crazy, bro. DOI, today I want to give you my life. I'm going to give you my life, so I know y'all want that in the packet. You want to know about me and all that. However, we got some things and issues. You got to understand all my immigrants and Caucasians and my sons and daughters, my Molos and Monas. We as dark-skinned people have a problem with each other. And my problem is liars. I don't like to be lied on. You know. So, being that jealousy means black, sick, and Danish, and my people call themselves black, which makes them sick. They filled with jealousy. However, let's speaking of jealousy, wait a minute. Before we get to the map, this stuff I'm talking about PY. Julian Jealous Chapman. Tuck you to DOI. I begged you not to pay for everything. You paid for everything. I said, why are you getting an expensive hotel? Because I want to make sure the ladies feel comfortable. My lady the only one that went. We go out there. Before we go out there, I say, yo, I get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? If you look at my lady, being my lady the only one going, so all you wolves, please just keep your eye off my lady, you know what I mean? The game like, yeah, we go, King of the Moors, you bugging. We ain't gonna look at your woman like, you respect the empress. Julian only one looking like, so what you did was try to test the jealousy inside of me. So that's what the jealousy is, all of your posts and, yeah, you know, niggas, what you say? Niggas go tell that, you know, run go tell that, run report that. Julian, Jealous Chapman. Let me tell you, I'm gonna let y'all know about my mom today. Julian, how can you say something about my mom when your mom and dad is dead? So if your mom and dad is dead, and your cousin is dead because you're the only child and I was your best friend, well, how you feel inside? Stop lying on me, Julian. And this is speaking of Julian, Jealous Chapman. We call you JC Pennies. Your stash was pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters. I love it. Pause. I'm on the phone with my goon, right? We plotting on Julian, right? And I hangs up, right? So I call my other goon up, right? Checking on him. You know what I mean? I didn't even tell him to plot. Yeah, he just like, he just bust out like, yo, I just barely about to beat a nigga head off for you. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Over what they're saying about you. That's what they saying. God damn. He like, yo, you know, they said that I got a good heart. Because I'm great Navy. I said, no doubt. And he said, God knew for a while, so you got a good heart. You always give me your heart, brother. Always to people, brother. See, that's what I knew you for years. I know about Desmond. He said, don't speak on my king, you bugging. He said, nah. He said, nobody ever exposed him on no YouTube. Nobody did nothing that was actual fact and nothing in the universe, nothing. Nah. I did my own investigation. But you find out what? He take medication. Wow. Now, Desiree, this is where you jump in. Like, wow. You get a check. Stay up there, mama. Stay up there, mama. It's the only check I got. my lawsuit, bitch. I sued the police, bitch. You see that? Anyways, that's the new shit. Then I'm stronger and braver than these bitch ass niggas, these human homos, these rope niggas. Blindfold apron, dumb bitch ass niggas. You clowns, you homos, you humans. You say you're human, right? Right. Shut up, faggot. Oh, we gonna get about it. Yo, Mikey, why you so jealous of me, Mikey Elvis? What's going on with you? Why you move down here? Why? Why you go to Charlotte with cartel? Why? Why? You trying to prove something? So all you people come down here, pull up on you, come down here. Nigga, you out your mind? We're gonna expose my life today. First, let's get to this right here. Knowledge is one. First degree. This is God of Law, Supreme Mathematics. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to Prince. Crown Prince too. Crown Prince is Al Diller. He taught me this in 9th grade. The first degree, that's all I named my first son, Prince. The first degree is knowledge. What we do, we know that the Caucasians tamper with NOI 5% lessons. Clarence 13X took that from NOI and gave it to us. You're the Father God, the law, Father law. So this is why we know this. All praise due to God of law and his baby, Clarence 13X. Knowledge, the Caucasians took your knowledge, right? Right? Took the know off and put college, you stupid motherfuckers. And now you, what? College for COL, for Columbus. That's why you go to fraternities and sororities. That's why we get at the college, baby. You disrespect me. How dare you? How dare you lie on me? How dare you? I got you. I got you. Oh, I forgot. Got you. Wisdom. Caucasians took your wisdom. That's the 3 grand pillars of Freemasonry. Wisdom, strength, and beauty. We just gonna tell you what, I'm not gonna tell you the definitions, I know my 5% is like, oh, that ain't definitions. Listen, we're telling you how Caucasians tuck. Understanding. Understanding means to see things clear now as they appear. However, understanding means to see things clear and not as they appear. So what Caucasians do is make the TV, make things on TV, which is tele vision. So it appears like it's the truth and stuff like that when it's lies. So that's the understanding. So Caucasians switch your understanding and took your understanding. Caucasians took your culture. Culture is your habit. That's your habit right there. However, your habit is this: walking like jealous ass Julian to the gas station. That's how Julian jealous ass walk like a Cosby kid, bitch. I said, bitch, shoot your signs, bitch. And how you gonna say I'm scared of Caucasian when you looking at me at DOI? I had to whisper in your ear. I got you on video, and you put any video out. I'm putting your daughters out there, just a whap and a boop, bop, boop. You already know. So we backdoor you, we front door you, we basement you addict, we addict you. Why you fucking with these addicts? Don't do that. Anyways, Caucasians took your culture and made it coat, like Jim Jones got his little coat back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Just, Caucasians took took the TUR for culture. Culture is your way of life, it's your habit. You know what I mean? Which is Islam, you get on knees. It's no ending. It's no beginning or ending in Islam. Why is no beginning or ending? Because we don't know who's the first to. We've been praying and submitting ever since we've been on this earth. We just don't do it now because Caucasians been running the earth for 530 years now, and been on earth for about over 6,000. Caucasians took your freedom. You used to free your dome. Remember in the 90s? Remember in the 90s? See, I'm a 90s baby. I just didn't change. Everybody getting humbled up. I doing all that nice stuff. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. I rather study. And Julian used to work for me. I know y'all like, oh God, I'm gonna get rid of Julian Jealous Chapman used to work for me. When you paid me that $1,400 and you gave me extra couple hundred, appreciate that. You didn't wink at me then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, be serious. Caucasians took your freedom from you. Used to be freedom. Now you don't. Now you one dimensional. Now you just all about your eyelashes. You know, my basketball player. I ain't got a crush on you for real. I was just getting what's the name mad. Rashida mad. That's all. You just remind me of Adia. Desiree, remember Adia, my basketball wife? Remember Adia? She's lived right next door to us. Bing, bing, on Westmoreland. Remember that? Adia was my basketball lady. You know what I mean? She used to go to private school. Keisha would bring me my meal. You know what I mean? Keisha used to, her mom used to cook, and Keisha's mom used to put the aluminum foil on the plate and bring me a plate. And I was out there talking to Adia, and Keisha rolled right by me. Didn't eat that night. Anyways, boom, power. Caucasians take your power. Your power is your flag. Every tip, P-O-W-E-R. Your 5-star flag, but that. Caucasians took that power. You're weak now. That's why you say, I get paid every 2 weeks. I get paid every 2 weeks. Because you're too weak. Practice took that from you too. Yeah, you too. You fake God body. Refinement. Refinement means to be clean, and clean is next to godliness. So you know you dirty more is dirty. I done been to your spot. You're about dirtier than a motherfucker. And Julian, I know y'all like, God damn, this nigga ain't shit, right? Because he got to know. I backdoored him and I frontdoored him. You are in the Cool Joel category. Cool Joel, my niggas put, you know, they had a pit or whatever. I had a Canada clique at one time. They wanted to live with me in Miami, pause, when I was out there. So they put the dude in the motherfucking bag and went over there and shot some shit on his motherfucking temple. So in other words, you in the category where anything can happen. Yep, anything can happen, I don't know. So I'm just so happy that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just happy that DOI holler at us. Like my guru said, I handle this, they handle that. You ain't know who shot you the first time. That's what he said, man. Anyways, equality. Equality basically, you know, Caucasians got y'all always saying, equality! Equality! Black equality! No, ain't no equality. Caucasians don't deal with equality. Caucasians can't go past that 6. Caucasians can't go back past 6. You know what I mean? Nah, Caucasians don't go past 6. It's over after that. You know what I'm saying? It's done. Sharp words. It is. So power, refinement, Caucasian practice of your power refinement, got you dirty. Refinement is clean. Clean it mentally, spiritually, physically. And how you get clean physically, spiritually, King of the Moors, this is how you do it. Every time you commit errors or sins or mistakes, this is your beautiful soul right here, your beautiful white soul that you was born with. Every time you commit an error, think, black dot, think, black dot, blink, black dot. Every time you commit an error or a sin or a mistake, whatever you want to call it, every time you become a fuck up, every time you ignore Most High, every time you child molest and all that nasty stuff you be doing, nasty ass pornos and shit, every time you motherfucking doing nasty stuff, dogs, and you don't submit to Most High, it's just mad dots on your soul. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get clean. You submit to the Most High. I slam my knees down, submit. Look at the origin of the word Islam, it means to submit to God. When you submit to God, God erases all the errors, sins, and mistakes off your soul, and you start all over again, like Dolo. God. You click 47 problem. We got equality. Caucasians don't deal with equality. Caucasians not equal. Caucasians only going to be equal with Shabazz, the tribe of Shabazz. What is that? The origin of the word Shabazz means royalties, royal, and nobles. You know what I'm saying? That's why Clarence 13 next, the father, Allah was saying we the tribe of Shabazz. This is why Malcolm X said he was El Shabazz Malik. You know what I mean? El, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, because it means noble. Like Noble Ali taught us. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Clarence 13X was born 17 months after Noble Ali died. So he was like 1.5 when Noble Ali died. So Clarence 13, Noble Ali's spirit jumped in Clarence 13X. So how do I know? Because I'm both on the low. Yeah. It's 7OD now. Wisdom, strength, and beauty. If you go into the lodges, you see WSB in the Masonic Lodge. You know what I'm saying? We stop you off from going to fraternities and sororities. That's what Great Navy doing. So we get the college students and put the knowledge, giving them the right, proper knowledge, have them look, listen, observe, and respect everything around for real. That's GOD. GOD is nothing but a vehicle that transport knowledge from one place to another. My wheels is my chakras, my houses is my hands, and I transport on my land. I'm so jealous of me, Julian. My rules had to tell me how to expert read the shit. Like, God, he's jealous of you. Like, he's flipping it. I'm like, right. Like, I was gonna went all out for you. You was looking at me at DOI. You never looked at the Caucasians. I got you on video winking and all that. Like, boy, you better do what you do and be quiet. You ain't tough, nigga. Stop being like that, boy. You know how you gonna run? And I don't need pills to do drills. Don't ever, we gonna get on the desert. Build, destroy. Build is the add, destroy is the subtract. So 2 circles is 8. 1 builds, 1 destroyed. And Caucasian got y'all fake building. That's called construction. Construction means trick build. So I'm about to get a job on construction. Nigga just came home from up north. He get tricked to build. His pay don't be right, and he do all the slavery, and the crackers trick him to build with some Marshalls or some fucking Dunkin' Donuts or something. You did. Born. You know what I'm saying? 9 planets. Can't forget about the 9 planets. God damn it, that's over your head. You don't see it though. Because y'all got a black cloud over your head, because y'all keep calling yourself black. That's why I wear this right here. And see, where I wear it, it's like bing, bing. And it's protecting my 9 planets over my head, man. I was 9 months to be born. I was born December 9th, you dig? This my mom's right here. This my mother. This my old earth, my tea lady, my OG, her. You know what I'm saying? You see her shooting right thumb? You see it? I don't wanna. And she made sure I got up on her arm, that arm, you know what I'm saying? This is my mom, so Google, stop saying Diane Johnson, my mom's. My mom's never smoked crack. Cause Ohio, your mom smoked crack, said moms. Your mom smoked woolies. Don't lie, you know, I tell what lady smokes with, nigga. Oh, you nigga, yeah, your moms just suck your boys, your homeboys off for dimes. You mad as fuck, cuz. All y'all niggas, I done served y'all moms all that. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That's why I'm stronger than y'all niggas. Y'all can act like whatever y'all want, say what y'all want. I don't care what Black Desert say, my nigga. YouTube, we got YouTube fame. What for the YouTube? What for the YouTube? Shut the fuck up, Blackie. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get on you. This is my mom's right here. And that's my Aunt Pat. That's what she left me with now. That's what she left me with, right? Me and my sister. Now, what happened was, Joe Love is my granddad, right? You see, I always give Joe Love a shout out. Joe Love ran into my grandma's in high school. And my grandma's name is Elizabeth Adams. So, my Uncle Nuki told me this story. So, what happened was, DOI, this is for you too, Lee Fleming, Deb Hyland. What happened was my grandma's got pregnant by Joe Love. And when she got pregnant by Joe Love, my Uncle Nuki told me they kept it like secreted. He didn't want my grandma's ain't want to be pregnant by him or whatever. So she hid the pregnancy. Plus my grandma's the youngest out of like, you got Carrie Blunt, grandmoms. That's Aunt Leslie. You got, goddamn, you got Boss Man, Granddad, that's Uncle Pitt. You got, these are her sisters, these are her brothers. You got Andrew Sella, I call her Andrew Ali, she get mad at me. That's one of her sisters. She ain't got no babies. I'll never tell you that story. Anyways, unless you get me mad. You got Aunt Toots. Aunt Toots is Carrie Blunt, my grandma's, right? Aunt Leslie is Marlon grandma's, Marlon McKinley, right? I'm part of self. Rest in peace to my people. I love them so much. I put them on that video. My grandma was the youngest. She had mad Aunt Della. These are my great aunts and great uncles. She had a lot of brothers and sisters. Bang. Now after that, she has my pops, Tyrone Newton. And now his name is not Newton. His name is Tyrone Adams. His name supposed to be what, y'all? Tyrone Love. Right, let's say it again. Tyrone Love. Say it again. Tyrone Love, baby. Oh, yeah, you know we don't play about that little shit right there. Tyrone Love. That's what his name supposed to be. However, my grandma's named him Tyrone Adams. I don't know how to spell that shit. That's when you get Nassima Adams, Richard Adams, Craig Adams. And all of them names is because of our great grandmoms. Luana Adams. That's why Luana named after her, the Carl sister. Now, my dad and my grandmoms lived together. I guess they lived, I don't know how they lived. However, my grandma's ended up running into a guy from Florida. His name was Amos Newton. This is why we're not related to Rockies and all of them, and C. Newton. However, sometimes I say to my cousins though, because people always ask me, I was in jail. However, there was a dude named Carl Newman. He was a doctor. And everybody used to ask me, am I related to Carl Newton? I thought he was talking about C. Newton. He was talking about a doctor. He's a billionaire. I said, yeah. However, we're not related to Newtons in New York. We're not related to Newtons, period. Because the Newton was from Amos Newton. He was my grandmom's husband. She ended up marrying him when he moved to Central New York. And he adopted my dad, and my dad became Tyrone Newton. T. Newton. What do they call him? Newton. N-E-W-T. I don't know how to spell these ugly old names. All slave names. All Morisco names. Moriscos were undercover Moors. So my dad ended up getting adopted. He gets older. Now he tells me this story all the time. He got into a fight he didn't get in a fight. He got in an argument with Amos Newton. He shot a table at him or something. And he ran to my grandma's house, my great-grandma's house, Luana Newton. Luana Newton, they live on Cherry Street. For all my agents out there that be watching me. I grew up on this street. This is where I grew up at. Cherry Street. I'm not gonna tell you the Addy. Cherry Street, because my people live there. We own that. You know what I'm saying? My great-grandmoms gave it to my grandmoms. My grandmoms, rest in peace, just died early, too early. So, it's up in the air to my aunt and everybody else that's left. However, I grew up in a house. So what happened was my dad liked hood girls. So my dad went down to the hood. You know what I'm saying? However, my dad was like, he hung with Caucasian dudes and a little bit of black dudes. While he was living with my great-grandmas, he started his own band called Adam's Apple. And I used to go, when I was young, before, he met my moms, they did this. So he was like always, he was consistent with this. I remember young watching him. They had me December 9th. When they had me, when they met, my mom's was called a window kid. She looked out the window all the time. She couldn't go nowhere. My mom was a virgin when she met my dad. So my dad broke her virginity and had 3 babies by her. I was the first one. So that's how that go down. You know what I'm saying? This is my mom and dad, if you can see. She got the shirt on, say Virgo. If you see it closely, it's so blurry, and it's an old picture. So my mom was a virgin, you know what I'm saying? She met my pops, you know what I'm saying? When she met my pops already had a son though, Lamero. Lamero is my older brother. Don't nobody know about Lamero. This is Lamero Hall right here. Hall meaning conceal. No relation to my wife, my Detroit wife. Shakita Hall L. Desiree, remember I introduced you to my Detroit wife, and she said, and I didn't want to talk to you no more like that. I don't like talking like that anyway. I threw her on you, and you basically told her I was on medication because we didn't speak. When you did that, Desiree, you know all y'all take medication except me. You, Meaty, Mommy, and rest in peace, Daddy. That's why you will love Daddy so much. Because you and Daddy's get checks. All y'all get checks. Oh, damn, I wish I got one. You bugging. That's word to Allah. I don't get word to God, word to my mother. I don't need pills to drill. I never did pills in my life. No crack, no homo, no none of that shit. Won't y'all stop it? Stop making excuses why I'm realer than y'all. I'm stronger than y'all. I'm braver than y'all. Tyrone, you see him shooting right thumb? You see him? You see him? You see him? This is my pops, baby. You know what I'm saying? What happened was my pops got with my mom, and he met her, like, I think my mom's hat was on like a secretary somewhere or something. Like I said, me and Bobby got sister. They was there. May and Bobby, one of them. And he met my mom's and shit. And my mom they started being together. And my dad liked ghetto chicks. My mom was born in the ghetto. My pops is more sedity. You know, my uncle got a house. Everybody around my dad had houses. You know what I'm saying? My mom lived in the ghetto, straight in the ghetto. And she couldn't go outside now. You know what I mean? Because my aunt, her older sister used to run the street already. So my grandma's big mom used to lock everybody down. My mom's had, it's Uncle Lonnie, his first is Pat, she the oldest, Patricia, rest in peace, Gina, my mommy the third, then you got, who you got after that? You got Uncle Tyrone, Uncle Angelo, and Uncle Lonnie. I only got 3 uncles. My dad got 2 sisters, both of them Amos Newton, Bob Amos Newton. That's Cindy and Angie, both of my aunts. So my aunt Angie was going out with my Uncle Tyrone. My cousin Stuart was going out with my aunt Gina, and they made Baby D. That's why I made Baby D double cousins. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne, Baby Diesel. So this is they used to, like, you know, roll together type shit. My dad used to bring his sister with him and his cousin, and my mom used to bring, you know what I mean, her sisters, you know what I mean, right? I don't know, but anyways, they ended up making me. When they had me, my grandmom's, she basically was like, oh no, because she never seen Lamero. She never seen my brother like that. So my grandma was like, nah, bring him to me. So I went straight to my grandma. You know what I'm saying? I was young, I was just being born. I went straight to my grandma. I'm trying to find my baby picture now. Yeah, I went straight to her. Now, this, like I said, this is my brother Lamero. She never seen Lamero. Lamero was out of here. She never seen him. So when I was born, I went straight to grandma, and grandma said, listen, you stay with me until my mom and my dad found the apartment. You know what I'm saying? I stayed with my aunt Cindy and my aunt Angie and my grandma. And that's my grandma's. You see Diane, my stepmom's all over. My aunt Angie in the back, that's my grandma's right there. She was beautiful. She was a straight dime. My grandma's had beautiful feet, long hair, beautiful skin. She was dying to me. She came across. She used to pull up on me in Janesville when I was in county jail every week. You know what I'm saying? I don't get effed up. I love my people to death. So yeah, I stayed with my grandma's, and when I stayed with my grandma's, I don't remember because I was young. Of course, I ended up staying with my dad. and my mom. And when I stayed with them, I think my dad said we stayed on South Ave for a minute, and then Joe Love popped up. You know, my granddad, this my dad said Joe Love popped up and seen me, and he said that's the only thing he ever did for me when you was born. He got he got Joe Love, which is my granddad, got my dad a job at Chrysler, which got us out of whatever little hood we was in. And my dad put us in a townhouse in Liverpool, New York. And yeah, that was that right there. You know what I'm saying? We stayed with my dad. Because this is gonna be called I'm never alone. I was never alone, my nigga. I always had people with me. This is the most alone time I ever had in my life. You know, yeah, my dad basically working at Chrysler. He's doing great. You know what I'm saying? We live in Liverpool, outside the hood, basically outside of Syracuse, Central New York. And what happened was my dad ended up breaking his back at work. He breaks his back at work, and you know, we had they had my little sister. My little sister was born like in the suburbs, like in Liverpool. She was born there. That's when she was born, we was living in the suburbs. We was living in Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? And we had a little townhouse, you know, the sliding door, playing with the Caucasian bitch in the back, you know, worms and shit. I remember that, you know, the bean bags, and like I said before, you know, the Incredible Hulk t-shirt, you know, Hulk, what was it, the Incredible Hulk, the Spider-Man, all that shit, pause, yeah, the spider shirts and all that, like, yeah, so that's what that is, DOI, like, that's how, you know, I was in Liverpool, and my sister was born. My dad broke his back. My dad broke his back, injured it, whatever you want to call it, because he's a Libra represented back. When he injured his back, he basically was on bed rest for like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, like for a long time. I didn't see my dad walk. I'm about what? I think I'm what? 7 at this time. So my dad, I remember running things up to my dad, you know what I'm saying, up the stairs. My mom used to cook for him and stuff, and I used to have to run stuff upstairs and, you know, just give my dad food or whatever, because he's on bed rest. And then my mom's ended up being pregnant with my brother, Demetrius. And like I said, when I had my sister, when my mom and dad had my sister, it was like moving on down. We moved it on down, right down to the hood. And then we had my brother. It was really over. My mom was on the phone, and I used to watch my mom. I didn't talk when I was young. I remember reading. I remember my mom and my dad trying to show me how to read, and I wouldn't open my mouth like that. I wouldn't talk. I was just mad quiet, like. And I remember looking at my mom. I used to watch her on the phone all the time. Just watch her, look at her. I never remember nothing she said. I just watch her mouth move and watch her movement. Just watch who she talking to, like, you know what I mean? Then my dad get on the phone, he'd talk. I would watch him, watch his movement, and that's what I did. I used to watch my mom and dad talk. When my dad had friends and stuff, they used to tell me to get out of here and stuff like that. My dad never beat my mom. My dad and my mom was married for 10 years. My mom and my dad, I never seen my dad put his hands on my mom. Never. My dad did not child molest my sister. We didn't have none of them type feelings. Actually, my dad whooped my sister one time. So this is what happened. My mom's is pregnant. My aunt Angie, let me tell you. Aunt Angie basically supposed to come by, but she older than Cindy, and watch us, like, watch us, give us some cereal, shit like that. And I remember seeing my mom on the phone saying, you know, Angie, I'm gonna need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to go in now. Now, I don't know. She just have a car. And my Aunt Angie just have a car. That's an old picture of us back in the days. This car, my aunt just have a car. So I don't know if my dad told my Aunt Angie, you know, don't come, don't pull up. I don't know. I know that, hot damn, this the first nigga I made. Now, I know I make mistakes when I talk sometimes, and when I write in Facebook, I make mistakes because I be going crazy. I know what I do. I don't even tell you what I do. I be speedballing when I be writing and talking sometimes. I made my little brother. I made my brother. This is what I did. Now, my mom's in the hospital, right? My mom's in the hospital. She having Demetrius Isaiah Tyrone Newton. So she had a C-section or something, I don't know. She was in the hospital for a while, like, you know, 2 weeks, 10 days, whatever. So we was home by ourselves, me and my little sister. My dad and my little sister snore, sleep forever. Me, I wake up every morning. Everybody know I used to be on the block early, with a pocket full of dimes. Let's get it. The early bird get the worm, all that, yeah. So I used to be up early, you know, tampering with shit. You know, one time, my mom's in the hospital, my dad on bed rest, my sister's in her room sleep. I cut the couch on fire, you know what I'm saying? Ambulance, my bad guy always typed the canes, he got do all type of shit. He woke my sister for that. He was laying down with her, and I was that's the first time, last time I ever seen him hit my sister. And I did that. Long story long, my dad called up his sister, was like, you gotta come through, like, or pull up, should I say, don't come, pause. Because, yeah, we don't say come, we say pull up. Yeah, pull up is better than come. Yeah, pause, it's disgusting. Yeah, so, no, we've been tricked. We just been tricked. I know you're like, oh, who cares? Like, okay, do you stay broke then. You used to work for me, Julian. Wow. So anyways, boom. You want me to AR at myself. You know damn well I get money all over this motherfucker. Why is you playing games? You think I associate with niggas, just associate with niggas? I'm the real boss, I'm the gang leader. What you think? I'm the tribe chief. Don't do that, supreme chief. So I'm the general grand inspector, Morse KING, don't do that. So what happened was, my dad, right? They sent Diane. Now, Diane right there, you can see her face that good. They sent my stepmom. Now, what happened was, my stepmom used to knock at the door. In Eastwood, you just open the door. Ain't no clickety-clacking. It's the fake hood. I open that door, it'll be my stepmom's. She worked from 7, no, you know, Diane, you worked from 11 to 7, right? She worked from 11 at night to 7. She did that about 40 years. So, my stepmoms will pull up, knock on the door, I open it, she go straight upstairs and fuck my dad, and my mom and dad. My little brother was made out of traiterness. Always remember that. Daquan was made out of traiterness. He was made in my mom's bed. My mom was in the hospital, and I used to open the door for him, for my stepmoms. And this is why Daquan, that's my son's son. This is why him and my brother are so close in age. You see, that's Demetrius Isaiah Tyrone Newton with the green on this side. That's my real brother, and this is my stepbrother. This is the one I made right here. I feel so proud of him. He took the oath though. I'm still proud of him. We even because I took his friend Curtis. Yeah, I was his best friend. I'm his father, Tyrone's daddy. I know it sounds crazy. However, that's the truth. And I never told my mom, and guess what? My motherfucking sons tell on me on everything. Affirmation. I never told my moms. I never told my mom, Mom, I opened the door for Diane so she could go upstairs. How do you think that Diane fucked? That lock right there, that lock made it, was the separation. And I separated. I didn't know though. 8 years old. 8 years old. My mom's, you know, my mom had an argument. This is what happened. My mom's people, so I ain't gonna put a name in it. I ain't gonna put a name in it because she seen a refrigerator, and it's her words. She seen the refrigerator with my dad and my stepmom, like a picture stuck on the refrigerator at a friend's house. She said, that's my cousin's husband. Now see, the reason why she told, because my dad put her out the ghetto, my mom's out the ghetto. She told, because my dad put my mom's out the ghetto that she was living in. So my cousin was trying to knock that thing. My auntie was trying to knock it any which way how. And she like, oh, Darlene, right? Because she told me with her own mouth. She said my mom used to brag about my dad. My dad was really getting it for real. He was selling weed. Michael used to sell weed for him now. He had motherfuckers selling weed all through the motherfucking town, because he was like, my pops got a cracker dude that just give him pounds. He owned his dad owned carpet stores in our town, my nigga. Back in the days, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pop sold weed ever since I was born. Like, I seen him work. He always sold weed, though. So, that was that. My mom's kicked the nigga out. My Aunt Cindy used to watch me. She used to steal the weed, steal the change. My Aunt Cindy used to show me how to make like stuff if I'm starving, I ain't got nothing. She said, this is what you make right here. She put mad cinnamon and some milk, stir that shit up. It's like, nephew, if you starving, that's what you do. It's fake chocolate milk. I remember all that, son. This was in Eastwood now. They said, you were raised in Eastwood. And I was, okay, so I'm in Eastwood, 8 years old. I touched the gun for the first time. My mom and my dad got in an argument. My dad, what he did do was shoot a fan down the stairs. Me and my mom's moved up the way like, oh shit, this nigga crazy. My mom said, get out. That's the last time I seen him living with us. My mom's got a new boyfriend named William Hicks, right? William Hicks is a fireman. She used to love this nigga. So, I mean, she got over fast. I mean, quick. So, boom. And then she's a virgin. She's a Virgo. And yes, my dad was the only one she was with. William was the next one. And when I remember seeing the first nigga walk in the house, I'm like, I'm about 8 years old, fuck is this nigga? And I remember he took his coat off. He's so thirsty. He took his coat off and put it on the chair, the end of the chair. The coat fell, boom, they went upstairs. Eastwood now, I'm 8 years old. Me and Des, we sit watching, you know, I don't know, Flash Gordon or some shit. The real Flash Gordon, not no cartoon. So we used to watch that a lot. So boom, you wanna go through his pockets, cause that's how I do. 8 years old. Put a hammer out, like, what does he do? Put that bitch back. Pause. To find out he's a fireman. Cause I'm thinking when I got older, when my mom's messing with us, I got older, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he had a gun at Eastwood? Eastwood ain't popping like that. He's a fireman. He was gonna make my mom the first fire lady, dark-skinned fire lady, you know what I'm saying, in town. You know what I'm saying? She was on the news and everything. So that's when my mom was dealing with him, because my mom was like, shit, William gonna make me the first fire nigga. She know I ain't lying. So boom, we stayed in Eastwood till I was about 10 years old. I went to 3 schools. I went to Salem High Elementary. Look me up. I failed the first grade because, what's her name? Miss Wilson failed me and my sister because she ain't like my grandma. They went to the same church. They was fighting over the treasury, or I don't know, something that was going on, some other shit. Anyway, I went to 3 schools. I wasn't horrible. I had perfect attendance. You see that? I went to school every day. My mom's always worked. We never seen food stamps. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know talking about that. We went from Eastwood. I was about 10. We moved on Blame Street, about 11. And that's where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? Blame Street Tigers. Bullshit. We be on our bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No lane. Blame Street Tigers. BST. You know, that's where I met Tuck, Charles. Now, this is where me and my sister, the reason why y'all like, why you don't get along with your sister? Why doesn't it? My sister didn't have any friends. What you talking about? And the one she had, turned at me. So boom, now I'm in the 6th grade, I'm in the 4th grade, 5th grade, you know, Thomas Moore, and Jamie Crawford, Marcus, Andrew Williams, Dorelli Dallas. I grew with all of them in school. Teray Perkins, all in school, bang. Then I get home, and I grew up with Carlos Snow, Charles James, Tuck, Charles James, Ricky Washington, rest in peace, his brother Ralphie. I had friends all day, like all day, every day. So, and I also had a girlfriend. Now, when I get to the 7th grade, I used to go with a girl that Shanika Pace and Karen work. She drive the buses at the in my town. So, you know, the central bus around, you know, around the city. There was like my little 6th grade. I didn't have sex. I'm always a late starter too. All the niggas, my life was different. Everybody's opposite of all niggas in the world, I'm telling you. Boom. Niggas went to mad different schools. I went to 3. Niggas that had they daddy left, my mama left. It was all opposite. Trust me. You gotta look at the little, just like I give y'all pieces to put together on the mathematics and science, more science, basic tree. You gotta put the pieces together in my life. Like I put it all together. Trust me, it's swift, it's easy. So we goes the east. We on Blame Street. Can't forget about the Jeffersons and all that. My Chicago people in Eastwood. You know, Tamike. You know, oh God, there's so many people in Eastwood. Damn. So we leave over there. Now I'm still in elementary. That's why I know I was like 11. I was like in the 4th grade or something. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? So we on Blame Street. I started my own game there about 12. I started the Blame Street Tigers with my best friend Tuck, which his name is Charles James. His brother named Charles James too, who lived right behind him. He was older than us. Tuck, both of them older than me. And all I want to do is just play football against any community, any hood, anybody that wanted to play football. We're just so brave. We'll play against anybody. We're just mad skinny and we didn't care. I had Tuck write the plays up in a Michael Jackson book because we used to trade posters. Me and Tuck used to trade posters. And one day I walked up to his house and I'm in his room, look at the posters. I want that poster, and then I seen this drawer full of t-shirts. His mom buy him mad t-shirts. So I said, write a number and everybody's name on the back of the t-shirt. And PC, Pretty Ricky, rest in peace, Ralphie, Fat Tyrone, we had a Fat Tyrone and a Skinny Tyrone. I named them both. Like Skinny Tyrone, that's why you hang with them now, because of me. Oh my God, it was just so many of us. It was about 11 of us, you know what I'm saying? Then we had T-Man and Elton, it was like our little Goonies. You know, I keep the goons even back then, I was 12. Charles James was older, he was really our goon. He fought anybody that tried to fight us. We was just like some skinny niggas that just had organized football. We just organized street football. We would play football against any hood. We used to go to hoods, you know what I'm saying? What up? Just like, you know what I mean? Like, just like when niggas go to hoods and play basketball in Brooklyn or something. Like, that's what we used to do, you know what I'm saying? And I used to wake niggas up for practice. They'll tell you. I used to ask Carlos Snow. I used to hang up. It's time for practice. His mom's gonna come to the door. Carlos come out for practice? Practice every day. We used to have practice every day. I used to go ask niggas' moms if they go to practice, like, you know, because they go to different neighborhoods with us and shit like that. I was very, very organized even when I was young. Charles James, my witness, Tuck, ask Flo. My mom's got me in a donkey jump program, the summer program. So now I'm going to the summer program. I'm in the 7th grade. I go to Brandy Esco. I was 14, I was 13. I broke my virginity, I was like 13. I broke, she was a virgin, Brandy Esco was a virgin, I was a virgin. She was in the 6th grade, I was in the 7th grade. We went to Grant, I went to Grant Middle School. Now I'm in Grant Middle School. Quiet, went to school every day. You know, never got no fights. That's crazy, right? I told my son, I can show you how to skirt through life. You won't get no fights, nothing. I was always quiet. I was hung around all the rowdy niggas. You know what I mean? So anybody step up, they like gonna fight me, every time somebody always took up for me. All my life, I really had to fight. Niggas always took up for me. Niggas meaning dark-skinned people that admire my style. I don't like saying niggas. So boom, I was with this crew called the Get Loop crew. Get Loop. Now Get Loop they was in Central Village. However, you know, they branched out. They used to pull up on me. Desiree know about that, my little sister. You can hear them walking to my house. They used to be down the street like, oh, wait, Get Loop. Oh, wait, Get Loop. I'm like, my people's, they go to the street. And then I had my people's, they was from school. You know what I'm saying? Roger Fields, Antoine, Bernard Brumfield, Bruce Brumfield. Now, they didn't pull up at my house. It was just some other TTs, girls, and, you know, a couple of niggas. And, however, it was just like my people, Brandy Esco and her sisters used to come over. Then Tuck, I hooked Tuck, and all that saying come, used to pull up on me. And Tuck and Charles, I hooked them up with Twana and Coswella. That's Brandy, my girl, older sister. So we was all, long story long, my sister used to be like this. In the kitchen, just look left over right, just looking at me, guys. Like, Mom, get Blackie out my face. Mom, you calling me black. That's the only thing she was right about. I used to call her black. You know what I'm saying? I used to beat niggas up though that call her black though. However, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I mean? I got a couple street fights over my sister or over my mom. Niggas kept the money. My mom sent the nigga to the store, get the newspaper. My mom's brought the newspaper every day. I was football. I had practice. I'm football practice. She tell me to go to the store. I'm saying, Mom, ask somebody else. And the baby's running around. It was a group home right there. So the baby's running around all day in the hood. And she asked a big nigga. And I had to fight the nigga. I had to scoop the nigga, slam the nigga. Butch broke the fight up. And I fought Tuck too. I fought my best friend, old Pretty Ricky. Rest in peace. He snuffed me. Went up on his. He tried to go up under me, I scissored him, DDT'd him, put him in the scissors, he snuffed me though, word of mommy. I had a couple fights in my hood, it wasn't nothing serious though, you know what I'm saying? All my niggas fought, they beat niggas ass. Charles beat niggas ass at Step Up. So, you know what I'm saying, like, we all had hats, that's why I got Dez, D-E-S-Z. I got that tattoo on me. And my mom's, I used to have a crush on Pretty Ricky moms. What's her name? Goddamn, her name Deb. What my mother named Deb Washington. What you talking about? Deb. I was like, Debbie. My mom's like, get in the house, that's mine. Because I used to like Deb, crazy Pretty Ricky mom, rest in peace. That was my girl. Like she know I used to have a crush on her. I was only like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? I was like still, that's when I was like 13. Now, my mom's and my dad was beefing. My dad and my mom's had an argument. My dad started messing with Diane, started living with her. All that. We going over there sometimes on the weekend, right? He lied to us, just like I thought I was the only I'm gonna say kid now for King Islam Divine. I thought I was the only kid that sat by the door waiting for dad. Me and my sisters used to have coats on. We used to have all that shit around our neck, scarves, everything, waiting for Tyrone. Tyrone Luke won't pull up. Tyrone Love. My mom's like, get upstairs. She used to scream on us because we used to be putting so much faith in my dad. And my mom used to leave me home every weekend. Every weekend I had to watch my brother and sister. I took care of them. I used to call my grandmoms up, my Aunt Drew and my Uncle Luke. And I used to ask them how to cook stuff and how you cook pork and beans and hot dogs. How you cook peanut butter and jellies. Yeah. I took care of my sister and brother. This is why I'm so like they like, you crazy? Like, I took care of Demetrius and Desiree. They were the only ones in the house. My mom was leaving. She'd go out all Saturday, and she won't come home Sunday sometime, nigga. That's what it was, nigga. What do you mean? It's like everybody else's mama. My mama never let me see her do a dirt like that. Whatever she was doing, I never seen it like that. Sometimes she brought her home. A couple times, a lady busted up whatever friend she had upstairs, Randy or something. He had long hair with a curl. My mom was messing with something named Randy, you know. He had a green Cadillac, and god damn it, the windows was all busted open the next day. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was, you know, trying to find her way, trying to find her boyfriend. My dad was married. I mean, he damn near got married. This is how I used to look when we go on a weekend. You know what I'm saying? We used to go on the weekends to go see these niggas. That's my stepmoms right there. And that's and around, I don't know, you know, at the end of the day, everybody that broke up my tribe, my mommy and my daddy, they all smoke crack, including my daddy and Diane, nigga. Everybody smoked, nigga. That's the illest shit. That's how that thing worked, nigga. My mom's left me and my sister and brother when I was like 14, right? She was planning on doing it. She told me, right? She said, you gonna go live with your Aunt Pat. She said, Aunt Pat gonna take care of y'all, my older sister. My Aunt Pat already had a house full of babies up in there. You know what I'm saying? However, you know what I'm saying? I'm never alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we went. My dad took in my brother. So Meaty was already at my dad's house. So if y'all wonder why Meaty nuts and crazy, it's because of that curve. And plus, he was with my pops from the beginning. Meaty was with my pops when he was about 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? So he was with my dad because, you know, him and Daquan is close age. The one I made, Daquan. So we go stay with my aunt Pat. This is what happens. We go stay with my aunt Pat. And my aunt Pat had Terry, rest in peace, T Lover, T Ruger, Rob Lover, Antonio, Kizzy. She had Butch, and Butch is we call him D. Butch is Daryl, that's his damn thing. Daryl, we call him Butch or D. And that's her oldest son. And he had babies. So, however, he didn't live there. So when he fall off, he would pull up on my Aunt Pat. So she already had 4 babies. My cousin Rob had a skin disease, so he was in Manhattan. And he'll pull back up on us when, you know, on his visits. My cousin Clyde lived there too. That's what nobody really know. So there was already 5 people living there. Clyde was going back and forth too. So I was there, and my sister was there. So we got, what was it, 3-bedroom Desiree? 1 in a pat room, the boys and girls. Yep, it was 3-bedroom. We had bunk beds. I was in the bottom, T Love was on the top, and Rob and Clyde was at the bunk beds. Yep. And Desiree and Kizzy shared the room in the back. Yup, that Kizzy is T Love's sister, and Pat, youngest daughter. And my Aunt Pat had her own room. My mom slept on the couch. My mom slept on the couch for like a week. My mom's left when I turned 15. When I turned 15, December, she left January. That's when niggas get income tax. Early, you know, when niggas got income tax in January. She left as soon as she got income tax. Bang, she moved to California. Anybody that moved to California change, like Tupac, they just change up. Anybody that leave New York and go to California, they just, I don't know why they changed like that. I think it's because of the fake palm trees. And the basketball player, boom. I mean, that's why you be having sex with them. You know, that's why your first husband was a homo and all that. Y'all be breathing that fake palm trees. So my mom's changed up, whatever. My mom's never lied to me. She used to whoop me a lot. You know, she's called Uncle Tyrone. Uncle Tyrone beat me one time, and my dad. Like, you know, when I was young, I was a little problem her, I guess. However, I went to school every day. My mom's went to work every day. And when she went to, you know, right when crack came out, right when crack popped out, right when crack pulled up, I ain't know nothing about it. I was 15, I just turned 15. She didn't really cry or nothing. She just bounced, my nigga. She stayed around us for a minute with auntie, and it was over. You know what I mean? She said she gonna send for us. So, you know, I'm so happy my mom left around that time. Like, nobody sold my mom's no crack. Nobody ever, I'm really proud of that. You know what I mean? She don't know that, and I wouldn't found more science. I wouldn't found the truth. You know, I got niggas saying I'm crazy because, you know, I found the truth, and I'm you know, Caucasians, you know, listen to me for real. Anyways, by this time now, you know, my cousin T Lovers beat me up every day. I'm going to school every day still. You know, it's a habit. You know, I got a big table doing fake homework. My mom left, I was in the 8th grade. My mom's left, I was in the middle of the 8th grade. So, you know, my cousin T Lovers used to beat me up every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day he used to have I used to come home from school. When I used to get out of school, walk up to the house, walk up to his little 2nd floor in Genesee East Side. You know what I'm saying? I walk up the stairs, he'd be behind the door. It's a whole bunch of dirty clothes right there looking like a wrestling ring. He'd snatch my book bag off, push me down. I mean, I got that abuse for about 30 days till I fall back. And when I fall back, we fought. And my Aunt Pat broke it up. I'm crying like crazy. I'm with my mom. I went on the front porch. And I'm crying, like, damn, I want my mom's, like, that's when I really felt it, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Kizzy and Desiree know, because I used to be like, Desiree! Kizzy! Get this nigga, this nigga crazy! I used to go, yeah, so they know that they used to beat me up every day. And when I fought back, whatever, it was over. And he was just trying to convince me to go to the streets. I wouldn't do it. Like, yo, you ready now? Nah, I ain't ready. So me and Kizzy got into a couple wars. Now I think I'm that nigga. I got my legs kicked up. You know, I used to make them laugh, though. I used to make Terry laugh a lot. You know what I'm saying? I used to make everybody laugh. We had comedian time. Another thing, it wasn't no whacking your dick out. It wasn't no mooning each other. It wasn't no, you know, look at my titty. It wasn't none of that. We wasn't smoking. I love my Aunt Pat to death. I love you so much, Aunt Pat. My Aunt Pat used to live in the house. She used to go to the bar. She worked at the bar. So my Aunt Pat basically, you know what I mean? There was no smoke in the air, like weed smoke and cigarette smoke and beers cans. And we didn't live like that. We used to watch, me, T-Lover, and Clyde used to watch Cheek and Chong without weed, my nigga. We'd be laughing like crazy. We used to make each other laugh all day. Like when T-Lover did stay around, when he wasn't there, I'd be on the phone with my girl. I used to have Brandy. You know what I'm saying? Go to school, be on the phone with Brandy. You know what I mean? And you know, I wouldn't hit the streets yet, so because I knew I wasn't really ready, I didn't really want to hit them streets. I wanted to go to school, my nigga. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing my mom kept saying, like, you know, keep doing what you're doing now. So before she left, so T-Lover ran into a girl named Keisha Brown, and that ended up being his wife. And Keisha Brown is like 5 years older than my cousin, and she loved him. And she used to always come over, and she brought girls every time. And goddamn, that's how Dopeface shat. Love you, Keisha Brown. Keisha Brown brought a lot of girls over. Like it was always had a girlfriend, always had somebody who was right there. We'd laugh with Shanna Scott, Tranisha. That's how I first met Tranisha. Keisha Brown. Mika Blunt. And well, I ain't never smashed Mika. We was just cool. You know what I'm saying? That was my baby though. Like war, like it was just like, yeah, the other two I did though. Yeah, however, yeah, who else she used to introduce me to? You know, Tinny, of course, that's her sister. Like, it was just, you know what I mean? It was just a smooth vibe, you know what I mean? It wasn't nobody smoking weed. Keisha Brown will tell you that. We didn't smoke weed, we didn't drink. All we did was listen to music all day, act like nice and smooth. Me and T-Lover, we'll be acting like Public Enemy, lip-singing songs, you know, Boogie Down Productions, will always get paid, but crazy. We used to be up in there. My sister and kids used to dance all fucking day. Had the house smell like fish, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, like, god damn, y'all dancing too hard in this bitch. Fuck out of here. Whoa, so that was, I lived in, I was never alone. You know what I'm saying? I cleaned up every day. I cleaned up the whole house every day, right? So my Aunt Pat gets back from the bar. My Aunt Pat used to work at the bar. She used to leave like, 2:30 noon, I don't know, just before I got out of school. And she would be going till like 3 in the morning. And sometimes T-Love used to do that too. However, Terry used to sometimes stay home. And when my Aunt Pat used to get back from the bar from working, she'd give me all her tips. These are facts. Because I used to clean up the whole house. Because my mom's taught me to be clean, my nigga. I cleaned the toilet and the bathroom every day. I couldn't go outside with my Blaine Street Tigers. I had to go outside. I had a team hat, team shirt. I'm the leader. So I had to clean the bathroom up every day. And I had to clean, and my sister had to clean the downstairs bathroom when my mom was here. And when she was in New York, when we lived with her, or whatever. And my brother never had to do nothing. You know what I mean? Word. So, you know what I mean? We had to clean our room and the bathroom. So, yeah, my mom's left. You know, I didn't feel no pain at first. It's just when I got in trouble. That's when I'm like, oh, my mom left. It didn't fade me at first. You know what I'm saying? It really did. I'm going to, you know, I got the little words with Kizzy, with my cousin, over Desiree will hand-me-down style. She has some hand-me-down clothes. I'm telling her don't let Kizzy wear it and shit, you know. Kizzy basically heard me what I said and boom, I said, fuck that, we moving to Dad's house. Now my pops live up the street. And my dad used to tell me, like, you know, I guess he stopped smoking crack or whatever. He had to, because I didn't see no signs of it when I moved in with him. He just was like, yeah, whenever y'all ready, y'all, you know. And I called him up like, Dad, pull up on us. You know what I mean? I don't like this situation. My Aunt Pat was crying. She was crying real bad. She was crying. And everybody know my Aunt Pat cried. She's sensitive. She just cried quick. Like, if something really hurt her, she yelled because she holds so much in. And she was just crying and crying. I'm like, damn, I don't want to leave my Aunt Pat. I love that lady. I swear, nobody know how much I love my Aunt Pat, yo. That's who my mom's left me with, my nigga. And my Aunt Pat always treated me good. Even though I wouldn't speak to one of her children, she'll always still love me, kiss me, and hold me, and you know what I mean? Cartel know Aunt Pat good money. Like, Aunt Pat was the shit, yo. Whoa, damn, I miss my aunt. So we moves in with my dad, and guess who wanna go with me? Yup, that's right, Clyde. Clyde said, I want a nigga to raise me. So Clyde, he moves in with us too. So we up there with my dad's spot. You know, we left T-Level, my Aunt Pat, my dad only lived up the street. We deeper in the east side, CNY. So Bassett Street, 143 Bassett Street, 428-8317. That's my rookie number. I keep saying the wrong number. Anyways, 315. I ended school. Oh my God, this right here. I'm in the middle of 8th grade. You know, I go to school every day. I'm going to school every day. I tell them I get looped niggas. I hate Diane. I used to say I hate. That's why I don't say hate. You never hear me say hate. I say I hate that because I didn't. Me and my stepmom never spoke. Yo, this is my 8th grade graduation picture when I was going to my 8th grade prom, like the 8th grade graduation. And you know, you see my sister there in a dress like my stepmom's from head to toe. Like they got different colors on. It's just they doing the same thing. Like it's just the shoes and everything. It's crazy. Anyways, you can't see that picture that good. Anyways, now I'm in there with my stepbrothers. I got Diane babies up in there. You know what I mean? Diane had 2 other ugly ass babies. And why you wanna beat me, son? Stop, boy. Stop, boy. Stop. Stop. She told me everything. She told me everything. I told you, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me, little nigga. Stop saying YOLO from state to state. Why you moved down here? You should have moved with Kel. You ain't gonna try to shun me out, nothing, nigga. I'll shun you in, nigga. Don't play with me, nigga. Shun you right in your hole, nigga. Go up under your rock, nigga. I ain't with that shit, nigga. Yeah, so that's one of her sons right here. That's 2 of her sons, and that's my brother, me. That's my blood right there. You know what I'm saying? The 2 on this side is Diane babies. She had 3 sons. My dad got 3 babies. He got 1 daughter though. The niggas that side didn't teach my sister. Now she doing this. She used to do that though. She doing that now. She do that. I had her like that. So all you niggas out there. So my dad only had 1 daughter. There's only 1 girl in there. So my stepbrothers, they try to, you know, open up the door, try to act like they want to sneak in the every room. I used to beat my stepbrothers up every day. Now what Terry did to me, I used to do to them. You know what I'm saying? For those who say I didn't teach my brother, that's Meaty right there. That's my little brother, the one, you know, that the one I made. That's the one my mother was in the hospital with when his brother was being made in his mama bed. So yeah, my brother basically, I got all these brothers now, you know what I'm saying? And now we all living together with Clyde with us too, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta look at this picture. If you look at it, I'm the lightest in there. You know what I mean? Clyde wasn't there already. You know how, like I said, this is DOI, I'm talking to y'all. You know how you get the fake family where it's like, it's all light skins and the dark you get treated the most different? That's how it was with me. It was the opposite though. We had Essence, we had a dog too. We had Essence, he was black, Desiree black, Tyrone black, rest in peace. Diane black, Binky black, Manny black, Meaty black, and Daquan Black. We all lived together, another 3-bedroom apartment. And I was the lightest in there, so my dad, you know, at first he used to beat me and my stepbrother Binky, like he kept it equal. And then it was just like my stepmom didn't show me no love, like she didn't talk to me. You know what I mean? One reason why I can egg niggas so good, like I can stop speaking to somebody so sharp and nasty. We won't speak for years. I'll cut you off. Oh yeah, by the way, I said I got divorced 12 times. If you ask my wife, they'll tell you, he told me to stop calling. I usually be the one cutting off. And yes, I got 17 wives. I married people too. I'm a reverend, pardon me. I did marriages on YouTube. In my big marriage, yes, I do little marriages and big marriages. And I married my own self. You know, 17 women. And yes and no, I can't control 2, 3, and no. They all out of control. Fuck you mean? I don't trick the giant. Yeah, I tell them everything. You know, yeah, my mom's, she wouldn't talk to me. My stepmoms wouldn't talk to me. My dad used to beat on me. Prodigy, my son might say that's what you did to me. However, nigga, I wasn't stealing or nothing, nigga. You know what I mean? I do shit like shoot something off the roof, right? And now off the roof, off the top balcony, and try to get the trash and hit my brother over the head, and he'll cry, tell on me. Diane won't say nothing. She, okay. My pops come through, my pops go, he pull back up home, and she'll tell him, and he'll just snuff me without me knowing I be playing Nintendo, or, you know what I mean? Like my pops is that type. Diane used to whisper to my dad things, and my dad would flip on me. I ain't go to church. She'll wake us off for church. I wouldn't go. I'm laying in bed. I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? She'll whisper to my dad. My dad pulled me out the top bunk. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing. You know what I mean? I'm on the phone late night talking to one of my chicks. Or my dad was a jealous nigga. Clyde, he was my witness on all that. He'll tell you that nigga Pop used to hate on him because he had girls. I had girls. Clyde, no, I hooked him up with his first girl, Jalika. I talked to Jalika for him. And you know what I mean? When he crossed me, I fucked her. How you? Anyways, yeah, he'll tell you. You probably won't now. They all mad at me. I know too much. However, this is what it is. Now, this is why I'm telling y'all this all the way to this. I'm going to stop here because this is why I met Keisha Miller. And this is why I'm telling y'all this. I'm going to end it off like this. I'm 15. I'm in the AVE program. I'm in the summer program because my mom made sure I got in the donkey jump when I was 14 and 13. So donkey jump program was we walk around, get trash, and clean up the neighborhood and community. My mom's a supervisor, so I'm 15. Me and my cousin Clyde, we goes into the AVE program. I meet a chick named Tanisha. This is Tuck, my best friend, future baby moms. This is Keisha Miller's cousin. I didn't know this. Her name is Tanisha. And that was my girlfriend through the whole summer when I was 15. You know what I'm saying? The year my mom's left. I graduated from 8th grade. And my best friend Roger Fields, I can't leave that out. Roger Field is the first friend that died in the field. And like I said, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, the nasty Nas. And Roger died with a Caucasian girl. He went with a Caucasian girl. He went out and went steady with a Caucasian bitch. Now, you be like, where Brandy Esco for all the time? Brandy Esco was in 7th grade now, and I'm in 8th grade. I'm still with Brandy Esco, still my girl. I was that type of guy. I still had girlfriends, however, I didn't have sex with none of them. Brandy Esco was my girl. That was my little wife, first wifey right back then. So, every half a day, every time we had half a day, we get out at 10:30 in the morning, we'll go to the Little Rims. And, being out from the east side, and I used to play football too. I used to go back and forth to my uncle's house. I can tell you about Uncle Nuki. When I was young, my mom used to leave me in the house so much by myself. I used to call up my aunt and them to ask how to cook food. They used to be like, okay, we just gonna have you live with Uncle Nuki for the summer, so your mom's gotta stay home. CPS used to come by the house and everything because me and my sister used to play, and my brother used to play clay fight, hot spoon fight. So back then, CPS was on us. We had a Diane, Gillette, Danny and Sky that lived next door to us. So back then, all I knew was to watch them two. And I went to play football and I won a championship. So I say that to say that some of the niggas that was on that football team was from the South Side. And they look at me like I'm from the East Side. They knew secretly he's from the East Side, and I only been on the South Side just for, because my cousins. So one day it was half a day, and I goes on the South Side, and we watching just the little rims. It's like Rucker, Harlem. It's just everybody's playing basketball, And it's one nigga that was on my football team in Sherman Park. His name was Julio. Oh, what's Michael's name? Michael, damn, I forgot his last name. What's Julio's last name? Anyways, the nigga's like, he from the East Side. 1,000 motherfucking niggas from the hood looking at me. We in Bricktown, we in Central Village, nigga. You fucking talking about? Niggas looking at me like, oh, we from the East Side, dude. My cousin Lil James, which is Terry Maddox's brother, was like, he with me. And I wasn't. He don't go to Grant. Well, he didn't go to Grant with me. He didn't walk there with Grant. He went to Grant, however, he used to skip school. He wasn't in school. So, when Roger Fields, one day we had half a day, and Roger Fields, everybody was going to the little rooms. I didn't go that day, and Roger died right in the middle of New York, in New York State, right downtown. And that hurted all of us, you know what I mean? Because, you got to get punched in your chest to get down with this. The Grant Middle School, Grant Gators, the Cracker Down, Get Luke team. Nigga, I got punched in my chest. Roger punched me in my chest. You win. Pause. All right, let's go. So, yeah, he was like our little leader or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he went with a cracker bitch. And when he died, we all, like DOI, I went with a Caucasian bitch. What's that? Her name was Maria Zaff. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We ain't do nothing. I didn't do the nasty or nothing with her. However, I took her to this thing right here, to the 8th grade prom thing right here, right? He said I got my right hand over left, right? And I took it there because we only went together like maybe a month. Antoine, who you went with? Antoine went with Danielle. Bruce went with Betty, whatever her name is. She had red hair. So boom. That's what we wanted to pay homage to Roger, right? So I go to the prom with Shorty. Now remember, to get little chicks, it's mad people that know me, right? Mad chicks and shit, right? There was one girl named Dorothy Cox. Everybody like, oh, Dorothy, whatever you want to say about Dorothy. Dorothy was a dime when I was in 8th grade. Fucking talking about, I used to get the pass to go to her class, just look at her ass, hi, yo. So boom, I'm in the joint, right? I'm walking with my cracker bitch, right? I bring her out at night. Right? So motherfuckers looking at me like, it was TT, Dorothy. Dorothy looking at me like, Mika, everybody looking at me like, what the fuck? You got, like, you crazy. You fucking with the cracker bitch? You fucking with the Caucasian? You know what they were saying? You know what they were saying back then. I danced with them all night. Maria sat in the corner crying all night. She went home, we never spoke again. And I kissed Dorothy Cox down. Our ride was late. So everybody left, it was just us. I said, so, and that was over. I could never deal with a Caucasian chick again. Never, I never had sex with one. I'm just saying, the dark-skinned girls at that prom just took me away from her. Like you bugging, like, woo-woo. So, like I said, my life is simple. I was in 8th grade, next video, 9th grade, I met Keisha Miller. That's where all the drama. That's where everything, I'm in the streets and all that. However, this is 1 through 15. This is me, King of the Moors. This is my life. I don't take medication. I don't do homosexuality contact or whatever the hell you want to add on to that. I never told on anybody, to the police. I don't do things like that. I'm a very righteous guy. I don't like being smeared because Moors got demolished and disappeared from being smeared. So this is why I don't like, you know, getting the lies deliberately spreaded on me. So you may think, oh, he bug out when you hear lies. It might be true. No, I just will keep going and keep going, let you know that it's never true. Get it out your mind. I'm the realest. You got to stop and think. It's got to be somebody real out here with all this fake shit going on. I never, ever change. Islam.